Hey guys, it's Greg Beast here. A little bit of a sit-down Beast Lab session. We're at the end of the summer here, and every single time that we get towards this portion of the year, I know I get a lot of questions about highlight videos from our FO athletes. So what should I be doing? How long should it be? Blah, blah, blah. So I figured I'd make this video and post it up so moving forward you guys can share this with each other. Even if you're not a face-off man, hopefully this information will be useful to you and you can share it as well. Hopefully this helps parents and coaches. So get your checklist out. Go ahead and get a notebook. I'll give you a couple seconds here. Get a pen and pencil. Okay, that should have been enough time if you're super fast. Now, starting at the top, how long should your highlight video be? We're talking 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes max. Okay, imagine yourself as a college coach and you're trying to do some recruiting and you got to find guys. You're not going to sit there and watch an 8-minute video. Okay, no matter how cool it may look, you want, just like a business resume, you want it to be short and concise and impactful. So 1.5 to 2 minutes max. That's basically the time frame you're looking for. Now, if you have a general understanding of iMovie, you are all set to make your own highlight video. Just record with an iPhone or an iPad, have your parents, just stand there on the sideline. Should be more than enough to get the video that you need. If you don't have the time, if you don't have the resources, or you don't have any idea what iMovie is, yes, you can go to plenty of different third-party companies that will help you. They'll charge you a certain amount of money and make you a highlight video. But if you can do it with an iPhone, then you're all set. Really, to keep the cost down, there's no reason to have to worry about posting it up on a platform. YouTube is free, and that's the way I recommend to do it. You can either make it a private link where only people that are invited can watch it, or you can throw it up there in public. And coaches like myself for the FOA, we like to throw our guys' highlight videos up on Instagram and Twitter and stuff to give them some recognition. It also makes it easy for me when a college coach reaches out, says, hey, I need a 2022, do you have somebody? And I can throw them somebody. Obviously, no one's asked me that yet because that would be illegal. Now, as far as your contact information, you're going to want your email and phone number, your grad year. A lot of guys forget to do that. Please post your grad year too. You're also going to want your club or high school coach, whichever one you think has the better understanding and is better at recruiting for you. And then obviously whatever face-off academy coach you work with closest, that's the person that'll know you the best and can help. So put all that information up there real quick. Just a quick page where it has all three and then moves to the highlights. Now, how do you organize your highlight video? There are some very, very important parts, and I think that we have a very good, simple formula. So you're going to start off with some bang-bang plays. Pinch and pop forward, dunk it home, lead a break, maybe go with a sweet defensive exit back to your goalie, whatever you think might look really good right off the bat. You do not have to add special effects. You do not have to add slow motion. You do not have to add the giant red circle. Trust me, they know who the guy they're looking at is. So you don't need to do all that stuff. Just play the video. Bang, bang plays, a couple really good ones that you know as a coach I'm going to look at and go, okay, you've got my attention, I'm interested. Follow that with footwork, okay? FOA guys have good footwork, no pulling it out on a knee or any of that stuff, but, quick pinch and pop with a pro hop going forward, maybe a back door, maybe a TTL, going defensive exit against a long pole, very impressive, nice and clean. Also, we highly recommend, obviously, guys are able to go S&G now, standing neutral grip, so if you can stand up, show them you going pinch and pop, quick rake, or maybe some counters going standing neutral grip. That would be huge. And then also add a couple losses. I know Brendan Fowler told me Coach Danowski had a funny saying. He said, it's incredible, in all the years I've watched highlight videos, not a single kid's lost. Of course, coaches expect to see your best, but I think it goes a long way if you show them a few clips real quick of you maybe losing a face-off to a committed guy who's really good, and then you either counter or battle him for the ground ball, or then you chase him down, get in the hole, and play defense for 2 seconds. I think that stuff goes a very long way outside of face-offs. If you're more than just a face-off guy, if you can play offense, maybe show a couple dodges, maybe show you playing defense real quick behind the goal, or clearing the ball, showing your athleticism, that goes a very long way. And then also at the end, when you are looking at these videos as a coach, you might want to label the guys you're going against if you know that they're legit and they're committed, okay? I personally would do something like, against Holy Cross commit, in parentheses, and then that's it. I wouldn't call a guy out. I wouldn't even go his grad year or his name. It's tough to make a highlight video without stepping on someone else's feet. I know we're all sensitive to that, but also you have to remember, and this is just a little PSA for you guys, the more highlight videos you end up in, the better you are. no one's going to brag about going against you unless you're good. So don't take it personally. But I would, if I was trying to get recruited, put in parentheses, against blah, 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 commit real quick. And I think that'll help the coach realize that you're going against good competition, and he'll probably delve a little bit more into the details about you. And then obviously this is by far, please circle this one. This is by far the most important. Make sure there's some sweet tunes. Okay, no one wants to watch a highlight video that doesn't have super cool music. So that's going to be really, really important. I know Coach Tierney at Hofstra likes to blast the music. He really likes to dance to highlight videos, so make sure if you're sending one to him that you got something really cool ready to go. So that is the particular highlight video basics that we want to go over. Anything outside of that, you can ask your FOA coach. But the same formula will work for you attackmen, bang-bang plays, and showing some regular plays, showing your ability to play maybe above the cage as well. And then, what happens if you lose the ball? Do you hustle down and ride? So like this formula will work for just about anybody. But for all of our FOA athletes out there, I wanted to give you guys something moving forward. A little step on top of that now from the recruiting standpoint, basically based on what year you are. If you're uncommitted in general and you are getting close to that time where you're eligible to start talking to coaches, what you want to do at the end of the summer is you want to have this highlight video link ready to roll. And then you want to send emails out to maybe the top schools that you've thought about, D1, 2, and 3. Get the whole gamut, check it out. Send those coaches the email with who you are and the link. You can also CC your FOA coach like we always tell you. And then in that short email, also put what your fall ball schedule is going to be now. So now a coach can look at your YouTube video and say you're a 20 or 21 and they can't speak to you yet, right? Say you're a 21, but they really like what they saw in video. They can now say, okay, well, I know what his schedule is going to be in the fall, so I can watch him play again. So that way you kind of get into a coach's head and he understands and he can start to kind of keep an eye out for you. And then once that September 1 date shows up your junior year, they have now seen you a few times, they've kept track of you, and now they can reach out to you and start talking to you and get really serious. So you really help yourself out that way. So end of summer, highlight video, send an email out to coaches that you're interested in, have a fall ball schedule on there, and then also check out if maybe your top 5 or 6 schools, ask about their prospect camps in the fall. It's a great way to get on campus, talk to the coach, be coached by the actual staff, get an idea of what you're in for and whether or not that's a school that you're interested in moving forward, okay? All right, guys. Well, thanks a lot. It's a good Beast Lab. Next episode will be next week, and we're going to go over style differentiations in our stance. So little tweaks that we can make based on your game to help you moving forward.